Welcome back to Wanderer, the culmination of goal setting and dreaming big. I have not always lived my best life, and at one time I burnt it to the ground. I believe in second chances and plan to take full advantage of the time I have left on this planet. After traveling for 2 years before COVID, I decided that's what I'm going to do a lot more of. I went back to work, I bought a boat, quit my job, and moved my dog Jet and I across the country. We're about ready to take off from Southeast Florida. We plan on hitting the Florida Keys, the Bahamas, and the Caribbean islands for our first year. Follow along with Jet and I as we meet new friends and explore this vast world we live in. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends and family. And join our Patreon family to get access to more videos and content. I wanted to look back at my life as far as what I love to do, traveling, skiing, kind of share a little bit of that and how I ended up getting here to buying a boat. Started traveling when I was a little kid. We would head up to Oregon and Washington where my family's from and visit, and then come back to California, and then we'd take our camper or RV, go out to campgrounds all over the western United States.
Red shirt.
This is what they got me with.
Move it.
Tied on a fishing line. Ha! Good one, guys. What, are you in this too? Boy. We actually did one trip where we went around the whole U.S. That was a lot of fun. Learned a lot. Nothing better for me than going into a new place I've never been and walking around and just seeing what's around, meeting new people and exploring. That's kind of the plan here. In 2017, I decided to head overseas to explore places I've never been. I headed over to Thailand, outside of Hong Kong. Totally foreign. I can't say the name because I can't pronounce it. None of my apps worked. My phone didn't work. I had to figure everything out kind of on the fly, plus jet lag that I've never experienced like that. Apparently there's a lot of good leaves right here. And then came back, worked for a little bit, was hired to do some content creation for an app for recovery. And then I ended up going back on my trip again. Almost 3 months in Thailand and Bali. I ended up on the west coast of Australia in Perth. I'm just hanging out with my wombat.
We have to stay away from them. We can't over-humanise them because it'll risk them not being able to be released.
Flew to Melbourne, explored that whole area, and then went up to Brisbane, Byron Bay, Port Douglas, and Cairns, and the Great Barrier Reef, and all of that area up there. Got both lanes blocked. Heavy commute. I think that guy's going to ambush me. Then I flew to New Zealand, rented a van and did exploring in a van all through the Hobbiton country. And then I went to the South Island, watched some B-team adult rugby, which was pretty awesome. And then went exploring all over southern New Zealand. When I would save things on Google Maps, they would create a little red heart. So years ago, I started saving all of the places that I was going and enjoying, even some I didn't enjoy. This is like 2017. And then I started watching YouTube videos, getting into the travel videos, the boating videos, and found that you can save them as places you want to go, which turned up as a green flag. And so that's what these maps kind of represent that I'm sharing with you now, pictures of where I've been and where I want to go. Got any suggestions? Let me know in the comments. I was watching a boating channel called Sailing Nahoa. They had an episode called Top 10 Spots in the South Pacific. I'll share the link down below. Great channel. Go ahead and follow him. Always wanted to go to the South Pacific. I swam and snorkeled in the Great Barrier Reef. I've been in Bali, and so I've kind of been on the fringe and around it, and I love the temperature and the weather, and it's on my list. So when I started researching sailboats, learning what is seaworthy, what's not, I just really got hooked. Like that, okay, that's what I want to do. So I got back in California, parked my RV at my buddy's ranch. Louie and Heather, love you guys, thank you so much. Ended up staying there 5 years and came to the decision that if I went back to work for 5 years, I could become debt free again and then purchase something to help sustain my love of travel. I started exploring power boats, liveaboards, but as I did my research, I found that it was really difficult to go farther than 400 or 500 miles without filling your tank. Very expensive. My B plan, purchase something so that I can move about on my own and have a place, a home base with me, and that's where the boats came up. Got some great news. This morning I am officially in contract on a boat that I've been working on as a goal for about the last 5 years. It's the primary reason I went back to work, and super excited to show you guys and see what kind of interest there is in doing a YouTube channel. I'll be showing the boat buying process, the survey and sea trial stuff I have to do. The boat's in Florida. It's been a dream of mine since I went to Australia to buy a boat and circumnavigate the world, or at least go play in exotic locations. So super excited. Looks like I'll take possession September 4th if everything goes well. This is what she looks like. She's I don't know if you can see that, a 2011 Leopard 39. Beautiful boat. Super excited. Been a long time coming. Thought I would make a little video to kind of share what's been going on. In the 2020-21 season, decided to work full-time skiing again. Being a ski instructor has been one of the greatest things of my life. It's one of those things that it can be in the middle of a blizzard and time stands still and I don't have a care in the world except for taking care of these kids or adults and having fun. Who wants gummy bears? And I try to make an impact and bring my love of the sport to others. I was working up in Sugar Bowl and I got a call, hey, we want you to come in and interview a great company that I ended up going to work for. I ended up knowing a couple of the people from my time in the trades. So I went back to work, worked there for 3 years. And it was a wonderful company and a wonderful job. I got to meet a lot of wonderful people, still friends with a bunch of them. Turned one of them into a sailing maniac. Paid, ended up getting an offer from my best friend. So I ended up leaving that company and going to another one of the largest commercial contractors in the country. Started working in their electrical division as a safety manager. I got to make an impact on people. And that's part of what I love doing is I'm a people guy and I like to go out and bring positivity and strength to people that might need some help. While I was at a safety conference in Washington, D.C., I got invited to participate in a mental health task force in construction. They found out I was in recovery. So I said, sure. And so they sent a film crew out, did a promotion on mental health in construction. It was pretty cool. I got to do a little traveling with that, do some speaking engagements. In 2023, I started taking sailing lessons in Sausalito, California. Started out with a very basic beginner lessons and ended up getting a ASA, American Sailing Association, catamaran captain's license. Got into it. San Francisco is a really tough place to learn to sail. I had a really good time figuring out the bay. Everything from navigation to depths to obstacles to rules of the road in boating, day markers, night markers, just a ton of information I learned over those 2 years. I'm still a beginner. I think I had 30-something days on the water with my friends in different sized boats. I think the classes were like 18 days worth. I can't say enough how much I appreciate the support and love that I've gotten from all my friends and family and new people that I've met along the way. Big shout out to all of you and encourage you to like and follow and subscribe and all those things that YouTubers say, because I guess I am one now. Follow along and let's see where we can take this thing. Who knows, maybe you'll come out and visit me. One of the most interesting things I found out was that you kind of create what you want out of life. I had this happen to me in a weird way. Many years ago, I went and did a vision board at a class a friend of mine put on, and I didn't really believe in it. I didn't really want to do it, but you know, I just did it anyway, and I remember having it in my room for years. And I remember most of the things that were on that board actually came true. And it wasn't until 10 years later that one of those things came true in a way that left me no doubt that, you know, we're all kind of connected and we kind of create our own stuff here, and kind of hard to explain. But at the same time, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I was in Thailand and I was walking out onto this beach, and this beach had an island off to the south of it there. As I'm walking, I have been posting on social media and doing different things, and I remember I was going to do an electronic detox. So I was spinning around on this little piece of sand in between these two islands that connected the islands. And I hold up my camera and do a little video as I'm spinning around, saying that I'm going to do this 7-day electronic detox. I'll see you next week. I realized that I'm at the exact spot that was in that picture on that vision board. I about lost it. It was one of those moments that I actually ran to where the picture was taken from. And so it's like, I've been following that type of thing for the last many, many years. We call them coincidences, we call them luck, or we call them, you know, just all kinds of different ways to shove them down as not being real. And I've embraced them as being very real. Anything I want to create, I can just focus on. And, you know, here I am. I'm in Key West right now. I'm on a catamaran. I've been planning and envisioning this for many, many years. In fact, this morning I got up and I was walking from the front of the boat to the back and realized that I had envisioned walking down the side of my boat many, many times in like a dream state. Just this is what I want. I'm going to focus on it. And now here I am. So I'm going to keep playing because it works. It really works well. And we'll see what else we can come up with, because hell, this is pretty cool. I'm in Key West. Got my dog, got a boat, and nowhere to be. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends and family, and join our Patreon family to get access to more videos and content. I like to call the weather in Florida meat locker and steamed rice. That's what it feels like out here. Got my guard dog. Where's he at? Chewing on a toy there.